Hello and welcome back to the channel. Lunaz here, and today we'll be continuing the Rimworld run. We have got quite far into the series now, and the ship is nearing its final stages of construction. We are setting up probably some of the last few rooms we will ever make. There are a couple more to go, but they shouldn't take too long to build or make, considering our resource income now, and that we're fairly established. There are still quite a few things to do though, and one of those things I mentioned last episode, but I completely forgot about when assigning research. Autocannon turrets were the turret I was planning on putting on this 2x2, and then having the barricades run around the outer part. So we're going to start researching those now. The Ideologian buildings are not causing disrespect, so that is good. And with that, I will get the second rice growing zone up again. We have a decent amount of time left on the map, so we will work on that. It probably doesn't help that we have so much space dedicated to corridors, but it has definitely helped out so far. It made the space battle from before possible. If we hadn't had those corridors, we would have been screwed. And even with the corridor, we still struggled somewhat. And then I also forgot to assign Sam her weapon, and it's not there because grenades are allowed there for some reason. And I need to get rid of the launchers as well. I'm praying I didn't leave it behind on the last map, because that could have well happened. Especially if it got dropped and was forbidden, because there was a lot of clutter there. Yeah, it seems like it got left behind. God damn, that's really sad, that is. This is why I kind of wish I had quality of life mods like the weapon mods that allows you colonists to remember what they had and go pick it up. I can't remember the name, but that would have been our saving grace in this situation. Like, that alone has considerably weakened Sam until we have a replacement. And we don't have any other custom weapons available other than the shotgun, and that puts her way too close to the front line of fire. Oh, the steel here was a very small deposit. Unless the rest of it spawned inside the wall. There is a heat wave. It's probably gonna be a good idea to do something about the temperature on the ship now. With this area, I'm thinking we get coolers in here and they can't be attacked if this is, like, filled in. Okay, it's not supposed to be roofed though. Yeah, I mean, the occasional drop pod might be able to land in there, but I doubt that's gonna happen. And even if it does, we'd be able to send people in there to just melee block them while someone else shuts them down. this can be turned back on, but we'll have it set at 18 degrees, and then these ones will have set at 18 degrees as well. And then this one will vent into here, and then these ones will vent out here, and these should, with 4 of them here, should be able to deal with whatever this vent puts out. Another thing we should have probably done earlier. Okay. That does seem to be making a dent in the temperature now. It will take some time, but the temperature of the ship should fall. And these rooms are starting to cool as well, which is great. If I open these vents out, does it make it easier for the ship to cool? Okay, the temperature in that room is dropping. And then this is continuing to drop as well. Sienna is back up. Crafter is back up. That situation dealt with. I was, until that happened, just about to go and explore this, but I'm probably gonna wait. Because if we take too long, people are gonna start dropping again. What else can I do though? I'm mostly just waiting on Lane to do his job. We might have just enough graphite panels to get this built. And over 100 of them are gonna get used down here, like at least. Right, and then temperature, cooler, auto door, and then power is something we should probably work on. I'm gonna do a bit of a better job connecting the power up, just in case the wires get destroyed in certain areas. I'm not sure how easy hidden conduits are to destroy, if they even can be, but if they can be from explosions, then we need them pretty tough. And if on the off chance they can be destroyed, then having them connect up from multiple junctions guarantees power, even if they do go down. Right, we are running out of steel. There is components there. There is one more steel vein, and there is a uranium vein, which I didn't notice earlier. So we can mine that. It doesn't seem like there's anything there. And I believe this is probably clear, unless there's steel that spawned within the structure. But we can check that when we break into it. Batteries. We do still have a positive power output, despite all the coolers that have been put in place. The thing is, we're probably gonna need to put at least 2 more coolers in the ship to give enough of a, because of how large it is, to give enough of a stable temperature to live on, but we'll see how it is. 21, 22. I'm not sure if 22 would be considered too hot. It doesn't seem like it. I'll have a look when they wake up. no more delays. I've been like stuck on like maps for multiple episodes, like some of them recently, so I want to try and stop that from happening. 50 degrees. Oh my god, it's a hippo. Hippo. The seasonal flooding is really bad. I'm gonna make sure these are all done, and then everyone can harvest. Please. Kiko has gotten the plague. That's fine, as long as you go to bed. Lips isn't a doctor. Who is a doctor? I know exactly who the doctors are, I just can't see them. Where are they? I'm blind. Tree. Hiding under the steel. I'm just gonna give him breach health as well, just to try and speed this up. It really doesn't help that this is ready. I'm hoping the seasonal flooding doesn't progress too quickly. We'll still get a good amount of cloth. The seasonal flooding has already expanded the river bank quite considerably, and over about half the fields have been submerged. The heatwave finishes, and the colonists are now desperately trying to finish up, harvesting whatever crops they can before they're swallowed by the water. The autocannon is finished, and we will continue the advanced fabrication research. The harvesting of our crops is finished, and the colonists will continue to work on the mining work. I will also now get the turrets ready for the built-up section of our ship. And they will hopefully provide a very good amount of firepower. I do also manage to save on 2 tiles of gravelite panels, so that will go to use in other places now that we desperately need to save on tiles. The construction of the first 2 turrets is complete, and power does go out. The new turrets are draining them, so we will have to deactivate those for the time being. And it's about time we started working on getting the power sorted out. We'll reinstall the batteries at the doorways. Right, the batteries are reinstalled in the doorways, and 2 new chem fuel generators can be built. We should be able to put fuel on this one over this, I'm hoping at least. If not, we can just make a door allowing access to both of them. Don't let him do that. Arrest him. Kiko is arrested by a child, but I won't complain about that. We are able to save the coagulator, and that is going to need to be installed in someone fairly soon. But for the time being, power is my main focus. We are able to fuel them. At least I think we are. If Tree can refuel this generator, then that works. Tree can refuel it, so we don't have to worry about the positioning of those. Kiko... Did Kiko just get... It says Kiko got sick with muscle parasites as well. I'm pretty sure I deleted that. So I think it just hasn't done anything because he already has it. Oh no! It's set his progress back to 0. He's on 91 now. He must have literally got it cured and then got it again, like basically immediately after. I can see why he's having mental breaks. He is immune to the plague though, and the progress is extremely low. Where is you? Right, we're gonna have Crafter and Gray break in, and we'll see what it is. We'll split our people up a decent amount, so if there's anything that can shoot inside, it can't hit them. Two Minotaurs, a Centipede, and a Cyclops. Are you gonna chase? Are you gonna chase? We'll just have them exit and execute them as they come out. I'm surprised that even managed to get a shot off. Grey rush that Cyclops, please. Hurry up. Damn, the beam weapons go straight through them. We're lucky Crafter took those hits. Right, the mechanoids are dead. We'll line a colonist up at every one of the crates and spread our shooters out. And this way we can melee block on all of the crates. The caskets, I mean. Okay, only 2 hostile. Right, who are we dealing with? Already can see this guy would be a great soldier. Fast learner as well, combined with passions. 7 hours. Trigger happy, creepy breathing. Could be a good soldier. Could be a good soldier. The bloodlust is nice, but some health issues, and they're old as well. This person would take a lot of wealth to revert back to being somewhat usable. I think we take Hamid and Nails. We have the resources now to hold them. Right, and then everyone else can leave. The caskets can be destroyed, and then we'll allow everything else. And the plastil, and then Jimenez can open the crate. Skill Trainer's Social. Not too bad, we can have Tree equip that. And then that'll put her at a very high level. Damn, that gave us quite a lot of steel. I'm pretty happy with that. I will see if we can get anything good from deconstructing the crate. And then I need to check. He has been attended to, so convert. And this guy is being tended to, so convert him. And then in 5 hours she'll have her ability. Nice shot. That was a really good shot. What level is she now? 10. She is slowly but steadily going up. Right, and then we just need to haul everything out. So we're just waiting. We are able to start the real fiesta, which we kind of need as a couple of people are close to mental breaks. We did have a few of the loudspeakers destroyed in a tantrum recently though, so we're gonna have to rebuild those. And while everyone is capable of retaining their sanity, we're gonna do the fiesta. Right. And then Crafter needs Hemogen, so we can assign these two prisoners to be Hemogen farms. And then we can extract some Hemogen to give us a bonus from some of the colonists. And by some I mean a fair few. And this should allow us to last a very long time. While I can remember, Tree will use her conversion on Hamid. And Lane will use his ability to convert still. Sadly we do get Twisted Meat, but we have a decent supply of steel now, so that's fine. And with a fair bit more to go, and another complex to explore, we are looking pretty good for steel right now. Oh, and the fiesta was fun, so +8 for 6 days. Some Horax cultists decide to raid, and sadly one of them is related to a colonist. There are nowhere near as many as I was expecting for this point in the playthrough though, which means we may actually be able to deal with them relatively easily. Fingers crossed. I'm unsure why they all decided to attack like that though. I'm just gonna have them post up in that room. And then the mechanoids are incoming as well. Right, if we do this here, we can easily bait them into using up their resurrections. And then we just need to make sure all of the children are in a safe spot. Oh wow, that's... target invaders, please. Okay, that's kind of bad. I wasn't expecting them to just stand outside and start shooting him. That's not normally how things go. Great taking him. Oh damn, Gray's struggling. There's no way that was... God damn it. Luckily it was an extended family member, but that's not good for Kiko. Come on, Crafter. Good stuff, Gray, get out of there, please. Sam can also get out of there. But the rest of their weapons aren't super high damage, so we're just going to have a couple of colonists advance. Crafter's down finally. The turrets are on fire. And somehow one of them's broken into the main ship. I don't know how. Oh, the door's open. That explains how. Kit. Tentagray. Right, and then there's one more. Stricken, Kiko can handle that. Sam. You're relatively okay for now. So is Frog. You guys handle that. We need to stabilize Grace somewhat while the fires are being put out. Good work, guys. Really good work. And then this guy does have death refusal, so we'll have them stand by. Kiko, prioritize that, please. Gray is in the clear. We'll have Kit let him get to a bed. She can rescue Frob in the meantime. And then Jimenez can rescue Crafter. Fair few injuries and a fair bit of damage from that fight. Gray is down. Lane can rescue him though. Yeah, I was not expecting them to just post up outside the door. That was a bit of an issue. Okay. Hamid had a crisis of belief mental break, which pushed his fairly low ideologen to a new ideologen and has boosted it to 50%. So we now have lost a fair bit of our conversion on him. We have so many 10s to do now as well. This map has... We've basically already lost the herbal medicine we got from growing it on this map. It's fine though. We can grow more. Right, Gray is being tended to, he's okay. Crafter, you actually are fairly okay. Honest needs refuge. Oh, sorry guys. I forgot about them. God. I forgot how reliable chain shotgun troops actually feel. I mean, they probably didn't do that much, but they just feel super reliable. Strick is a new soldier, and he killed 1, 2, 3, 4 people in that fight. That's actually quite a lot. And then deadlift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 people. Obviously some of them revived and died again, but that still counts. Oh no. Where did you come from? Oi! Piece. Oh no. Good. And he's permanently dead. Only issue is now we have to make a new shape of truth. And a new thingy. God, this is taking some time with that raid. Gray is infected in her torso. Do we have industrial tech medicine yet? We do not. Please hurry, Jimenez. Tree has 2 days on preach health. Okay, we actually need... Don't tend with that. Kiko's gonna have a tantrum, that's fine. Gray is gonna get another infection. Tree, don't tend her with that. Kit, I want you tending. Oh, Strick is, like, the least volatile person ever. We can replace Strick's bed for a bit. Great, guess what? You get your own room after 2.5 years. Congratulations. And I'm gonna set everyone to 1 priority bed rest from now on, until it starts causing logistical issues. It'd be a massive loss to lose our only Neanderthal at this point. Like to an infection, no less. Right, Crafter did really well in that fight as well, actually. I want to check, or I felt like he did. 1, 2... 2 and a down. And then Gray didn't do anything other than just hit some people. Well, Crafter lasted a long time, and he got into fights with quite a few people delaying them. Which is also why I felt like he did a good job. So I'm gonna still say he did a good job. the only thing is while he is decently high level now in melee combat, his weapon is holding him back somewhat. So we need, I've said like 5 times, but we actually need a replacement, and soon. Like quite possibly before we even go to the orbital platform, because if we can get Crafter and Great good weapons there, they're gonna shred through the mechanoids, which is gonna give the ranged colonists a much easier time supporting them. Like, instead of having to completely open up on the tanky enemies like we had to do with the centipede, allowing the Militaurs to get out and flank and even get shots off. Like, we need the ranged people to be able to focus the squishy targets, because in the end it's the squishy targets that are more numerous and are doing more damage. Oh, we do have a corpse stockpile. We probably just... Oh no, it's because we have so many people lying down. That's fine though. 48 to 35, 48 to 24. Grey is most likely safe. I'm gonna have repairs focused before I set up some way of getting a new weapon though. Alright, so the repairs need to be done. I will assign the structures to do that, but I will end the episode here. So thank you for watching. If you have enjoyed the series so far, please consider liking the video and subscribing to the channel. It massively helps me out and allows the channel to grow, and lets me know that you're enjoying the content I produce. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.